Hi friends, good morning to all of you. In today's session, we will see batch management, what's the business requirement for batch management, and what are the configurational steps in batch management. So we will see that. Okay. So first of all, like if you have seen some medicines or some food products, on their backside, if you see, like you can see their batch number is visible, their manufacturing date is visible, their expiry date is visible. So how we are tracking all these things in SAP system, we will see how we can configure that, and how we can track that in SAP system, that we will see. Right, like you have seen in some medicines, like batch number is there, date of manufacturing is there, date of expiry is there, we will see. And batch management can be at good receipt, and at it it can also be at a good issue. So for good issue level, we will see like batch determination. Okay, so that we will see. So in today's session, we will see at a good receipt level, gr posting level. So first of all, let me clear you what is batch in very simple terms. Let me tell you what is batch. So like in SAP MM, a batch is a group of material or product that are produced or procured together. It can be produced or it can also be procured from external vendor and have a similar properties. Just like in bakery, let's suppose, just take example of a bakery. There is a bakery. So in that bakery, one batch of cookies might be different from another. Definitely, like there are two batch of cookies, same ingredients are there, same process is there, even though like taste and all these things, texture, taste, everything can vary from one batch to another batch. Okay, even we just made with the same ingredient. So why do we use batches then? This is all about batch. Then why do we use batches? So some products changes over a time, like medicine used to expire or they used to change, or like medicines, chemicals, or food items, they used to change with the time. So we need to track which batch was used in case of a problem. Like let's suppose some medicine was there, and uh, like uh, like one someone have taken that medicine and had a reaction. Unfortunately, he had a reaction. So in that case, how company is going to track, like in which batch, in which plant, and on which day that have been manufactured, and who was responsible for that. So how they are going to track? With the help of batch, we can track that. So we need to track which batch was used in case of a problem. For example, customer complains about spoiled cookies, or if it's a cosmetic items, let's suppose some cosmetic items is there. Just take a very practical example, and someone have used that cosmetic items, cosmetic cream or cosmetic face wash, anything, and had a face reaction. So then company have to see na, like on which batch it was manufactured. So for that we just required a batch. Right, batch helps in maintaining quality by checking expiry date, defects, or special conditions. So let me give you some examples. So let's suppose you receive 100 bottle of medicine from a supplier, from good supplier. You just received 100 bottle of a medicine. These bottles were produced on same day, on same formula. That was meanwhile that was produced on same day by the same formula. So SAP group them under one batch. Like SAP will say, let's suppose it's a MAD 123. This is a batch number for that. Okay. Later on, you receive another 100 bottles. After 1 week, let's suppose you are receiving 100 another bottles, another batch of 100 bottles. Okay, but they were produced on a different date. These are assigned a different batch. Let's suppose if have it has this 100 bottles have a batch MAD 123. This could have a batch number MAD 124, like that. Same medicine is there, same ingredient is there, but that was manufactured on different day. So batch number will change. Okay. Right. So let's see what is batch management in SAP. So batch management is a process used in inventory and production management to track and manage product in specific group or batch. Each batch is identified in a specific group or batch. Each batch is identified by unique number and has a distinct characteristics. For example, production date, it can have an expiration date, it can have a quality specifications. So all that is included in that. This approach allows organizations to maintain quality control. They can maintain a quality with the help of that concept or with the help of that approach. They can do the traceability. They can trace, like, if that item is defective, on which date, on which day it was manufactured, on which batch number it was manufactured. So that can also be traced. So traceability is also there. And compliance, particularly in industries like pharmaceuticals, food, and beverage and manufacturing industries, we are mostly using that concept. So key features of batch management, like there will be identification, like each batch is assigned a unique identifier, okay, so that we can easily track that. Then traceability is there. So traceability enables organizations to trace product back to their source or production condition. Quality control, it allows for monitoring of a batch specific quality data, ensuring compliance with regulations. Then what is inventory management? It also helps in inventory management. It helps to manage stock levels, stock movements. Like what happened, like some same medicines we are purchasing. So which medicine should be issued first, which medicine should be issued later, that also it can help in that inventory management, or help to manage a stock level, stock movements. It help in stock movement, shelf life consideration efficiently. Mostly it is used by EWM, that good issue part, but we will see that in some another session. So batch management is also help to recall the product in case of any fault or any issue with the product. Okay, so like it will looks like that. Okay, as you see here, like that, right? So batch management, now we will see batch management configuration, how we can configure that in our SAP system, that we will see. So primarily batch management can be at 3 level. It can be at a plant level, it can also be at a material level, it can also be at a client level. So it can be at a 3 level: plant level, material level, and client level. Okay, so mostly businesses use batch management at material level. Mostly businesses using batch management at material level. So we will also discuss at a material level only. Okay, mostly businesses are using at a material level. So let me give you example at material level. So what will happen when we will configure batch management at material level. So in this level, what will happen now? Batch numbers are unique for each material. For each material there is a unique batch number, and the same batch number can be used for different material. Let's suppose in a plant, X material is there, Y material is there. I have mentioned here also as an example. So just take example, like material X is there, it has a batch 1000. Okay, just for example, just take any batch 1000. So that material X in plant KL01 have a batch 1000. Same for material Y. Material Y is there, different material is there. In another plant, it can also have the same batch 1000. So both batches 1000 can exist because they are tied to different material. Both are tied to different material. Here it is material X, here it is a material Y. So for material X in plant KL01, it can have a batch 1000. For material Y in plant KL02, it can have a batch 1000 also. Right? Let me give you another example. Like it can be at a material level, batch management at material level. So let's suppose material X has a batch 1000 in plant KL01. That same material X in different plant KL02 can also have a batch 1000. Okay, so different materials at different in the same plant can also have same batch number, and same material in different plant can also have a same batch number. Okay, so what's the advantage of having batch management at material level? It's easier to manage batches at a material level when batch uniqueness across the plant is not necessary. In plant level, if we just maintain batch at plant level, what happen? At a plant only one batch can be there. If let's suppose, here I just explain you batch management at a material level. Let me tell you, if batch management is there at a plant level, then what will happen? At that plant, at that KL0 plant, only one material can have this batch number, like that. So there is no flexibility there. But in case of batch management at material level, it allows greater flexibility. With batch number, like as same number can be used for a different materials also. So greater flexibility is there. Here we can use that same batch number for different material in same plant and for same material in different plant also. So there is a greater flexibility when we just have at a material level. So that's the reason mainly organizations having at a material level. So we will see in SAP Sandbox how we used to configure that. I guess now business requirement is clear, why we are maintaining batch, why we are going to learn batch management concept in SAP, why we are like using that batch management at material level, that all we have seen. So I guess that's crystal clear to you. Now let's see on SAP system. So how to configure that in SAP system? So let me open SAP Sandbox, SAP S4 HANA latest version 2023. So let me open S4 HANA 2023. Let me log in. And let me go to SPRO, go to IMG, go to Logistic General, go to batch management node, and here go down. Here you can see specify batch level and activate status management. Just go to that, and here you can see batch level is not like you can't make the changes, because from backend already it's batch level at a material level. So we can't make the changes. Otherwise, if it's a vanilla system, like first time we are using the system, because already right now it's configured from backend, but if it's a vanilla system like using for first time, then you can change the batch level to plant level, client level, and material level. Client level is even more complicated. Like in client level, for only like this batch number can be used only one time, even in a different plant we can't use that. So it's very complicated. So that's the reason mainly we, like in organizations, companies are using mostly at a material level, right? Now we will see batch management configuration. So let me open Notepad. So we will see batch management configuration. Okay, so in step 1, what we will do, we will configure batch number assignment. So there is a configuration of batch number assignment. Okay, in that what we will do, in like batch number assignment, we will just activate internal batch number assignment. So we are going to activate internal batch number assignment. Where we are going to do that? In SAP system, in SPRO backend, go to, let me show you again, go to SPRO, go to IMG, go to Logistic General node, here it is, go to batch management here, and here you can see batch number assignment is there. So just click here, and here we will just go to this activate internal batch number assignment. So just execute that and just double click on this. Okay, activate batch number assignment, just second option, and it must be activate. That second, this must be selected active. And if it's not, like mostly it will be active because you are not using a vanilla system. So if it's a vanilla system, then like vanilla system, like you are using that for first time. So in that case, if it's not configured, then it could be like not selected active. Otherwise it must be selected active. If it's not, just select and save it. That's it. Okay, then just go to internal batch number assignment for assign goods received. Just go to this node, and here we are just making batch number automatic for GR. Okay, so here we will go to our plant. So my plant is KL01 and KL02. These are my plants. So just select this checkbox in your plant and just make that batch number automatic for GR, goods received accounting assignment. So just select this, hit enter and save it. Go back, right? So it's done. Now what we will do? Here is that notepad. Notepad. Right, so this is done. Activate internal batch number assignment. Now what we are going to do, now we will maintain internal batch number assignment. So we are going to maintain internal batch number assignment, right? Maintain internal batch number assignment. So we will go through path. I have mentioned that in notes also. Okay, so we will just go in SPRO, IMG, logistic journal, batch management, batch number assignment. So here you can see batch number assignment, and here we will go to maintain internal batch number assignment number range. Maintain internal batch number assignment range. Just go to that, and here from here we can display, from here we can maintain the number range, and from here we can change NR status. So three tabs are here. So let's see to display intervals. Let's just go there, and here like you can see both internal and external number assignments are maintained. So I'm not going to maintain. So if it's not maintained in your system, then you can maintain. Otherwise in my system it's both internal and external number assignment is maintained. So how I know like which one is internal, which one is external? So this one is a internal because this external checkbox is not check marked, and the second one is a external because this external checkbox is check marked, right? Go back. If I want to make the changes, I will make the changes here only. Okay, so these two number ranges are there. Okay, if I just want to insert some number range, I can simply insert here and I can maintain. So if it's already maintained, no need to maintain. If it's not, you can take that same number range. Okay, so that's done. Okay, this step is also done. Now next step is maintain number range for external batch number assignment. Maintain number range for external batch number assignment. Okay, how we will do? we will just go to here, maintain number range for external batch number assignment. Meanwhile, it's not required because already we have created from here itself, like internal and external both. But you can also maintain external number assignment from here itself, from this node. So like external also you can maintain. This one is external. So it's already maintained in my case. I'm not going to maintain. If it's not there in your case, just maintain that same number range you can take. Okay. Or any number range you can take, but it must not ever overlap. Number range must not overlap. Right? Now, what we will do? Now next step we will do step second. This is step first, configuration of batch number assignment. Step second is define batch number define batch creation for goods movement. Okay, and here it's a movement type. What we are going to do in that, we will just define, like we will configure for movement types, like 101 is for GR posting, like that. Okay, define batch creation for goods movement type, goods movement, right? So here we will just go to that SPRO, IMG, then logistic general, batch management, and in batch management we will go to creation of a new batches, this node. So just execute in creation of new batches, and here you can see these two options, define batch creation for production order, though this is not required for us. So we will just go in these two last options, like define batch creation for goods movement and define initial creation for batch master maintenance. So let me go to this option first, and like you can see 101, we are going to use 101 for GR, goods receipt. So 101 here, like you can see from here, like these options are there. One is automatic manual without check, second is automatic manual, okay, third is like automatic user exist, third is like manual without check. Okay, so here like we can select this first option. In that option, what will happen if we just want to give manually that batch number, if we just want to mention manually, that also we can do, and if we will not mention manually, automatically it will come. So both options will be there. So just select this automatic manual without check for 101 movement type. So by default it will be selected. If it's not, just select this one, hit enter and save. Go back. So we will also check for define initial creation for batch master maintenance. So in that material type, for material type also we just want to configure that setting. We can also do like for raw material ROH, for FERT FERT, for spare part IRSA, for semi finished hull. If we just want to make the changes, like we just want like for FERT material type, this must be the option, like we just mention that manually, okay, or no creation is there. So as per material type also we can make the changes and we can configure that, right? Now next step third is classification of batch management. Classification of batch management. Okay, so in SE12 what we are going to do. So in classification of a batch management, we are going to create a characteristics, then we are going to create a class. Okay, we are going to define characteristics, we are going to define class. Okay, as we have done in that release strategy na, same like that we are going to create a characteristics, we are going to create a class. Okay, so let me show you how we are going to do that. So first of all, in SE12, let me show you. In SE12, we used to see technical names, field names, SE11 or SE12. So in some practice servers, you don't have access of SE11. So you can just simply use SE12. Just use SE12, and here database table, we will just take MCH1 and display. Right? So here you can see for client, this is a field name, for material number, this is a field name, like that. Okay, this is for short description, you can see for batches. Okay, so here what we are going to do for bait, like we are going to use some standard characteristics, like I can show you here. Okay, so these are the characteristics that we are going to create, like that we are going to use as a field name. So let me show you how we are going to do that. Then we will come with a custom and standard characteristics. Okay, so first let me create a characteristics. So let's suppose I'm taking very practical example. Let's suppose I'm taking with a like all of you mostly are using oil, hair oil. So let me talk about coconut oil. So Parachute is a company. So or you can say Dabur. So Dabur is a company. Dabur is selling that coconut oil. So let me take as per weight, there are different packing in that coconut oil, like 100 ml, 200 ml, 300 ml, 500 ml, okay, or 1 liter, like that. So what I will do, I will make a characteristics. Okay, I will make a characteristic for one is for bait, and different packing can also be there. Like it can be a family pack is there, like the 1 liter one is a family pack. So different packing is there na. Like for winter season there is a different packing, for summer season there is a different packing. So packing is also it's going to be different. So because as you see our requirement, let me say, or client requirement you can say. So let's suppose we are talking about coconut oil. Okay, so in coconut oil, as per weight, we are going to categorize like 100 ml packing, 200 ml packing, like that, like 500 ml packing, or 1000 ml packing. So as per weight it can vary. Okay, and as per packing also it can vary. What does this mean? Like for winter there's a different packing is there for winter, and for summer there is a different packing. So summer packing or winter packing we can say, right? So we have to create one characteristic for bait, and one characteristic we need to create for packing. Okay, so these two characteristics we are going to create first. Okay, so customize characteristics we are creating. These are customized characteristics we are going to create. Okay, one is for bait, one is for packing, right? Now what we will do, now let me create a characteristics. And what's a T code to create a characteristics? Simply I will just use T code here, CT04. So let me open one more session here by using T code /o and CT04. is a T code for that. So here I'm making a characteristics. So let's suppose for weight I'm making like char underscore weight, like let me take weight 01. This characteristics let me create for weight. For weight let me create a characteristic. So here we are going to define a characteristic. Define characteristics. So in that we are going to define by just using T code CT04. So simply we will use T code CT04. Okay. So let me use T code CT04 and two characteristics I'm creating. One I'm creating as this one, characteristics weight, characteristics underscore weight 01. You can take anything. It's totally fine. You can take anything. So one characteristics I am taking like characteristics underscore weight 01, and another characteristics let me create for packing, like let me create first for that bait. So just in CT04, in T code CT04, just give your characteristics. It's not like you can only give that, you can give anything. Okay, you can give anything here. So I'm just giving that, and I will just click on create, right? And I'm going to mention all these details. So let me give a description here, like for weight, and that must be single valued. Okay, and just go to this number, hit enter. Okay, then just go to this value icon. Okay, data type. So data type, like just think practically for weight, which data type must be there? So numeric format must be there. Okay, so if date format is there, currency format is there, as per that we are going to take a data type. So for weight, it's a numeric type, like 100 ml, 200 ml, 300 ml, like that. Okay, number of characteristics, how many characteristics we just want to take? So let me take like 4 characteristics I'm going to take. Unit of measure, which unit of measure I just want to give? So milliliter I just want to give. Okay, so ml is not there. Let me search. Milliliter is not there. Let me see. As per bottle is there. Okay, so these units are there, you can use any unit. So let me check milligram. Maybe someone have deleted. Let me check. Yesterday it was available. Megaliter is there. So let me simply check from here. Gram per liter. So many units are there. So let me do one thing now. Let me take either gram is there. If milliliter is not there, let me take gram. Liter is also not there. Let me take. Okay, let me leave it blank. Hit enter. Okay, and here in that value icon, in that value tab. So let me give like 100 ml. We have to check only 100, 200. Okay, maybe someone have deleted that milliliter. In yesterday's session in one batch I have explained that by just taking that unit of measurement, milliliter. Someone have deleted that. I guess it's taking right now. Yeah, now it's taking. Perfect. 200, 300 ml, like 100 ml packing, 200 ml packing, 500 ml packing. Okay, 500 packing, 1000 ml packing. Okay, let me give all these details, right, and let me save it. Okay, and here also we just want to give that field name and table name, that also we can give, but here I'm just saving that. So this characteristics is saved. Same I will create for weight also. If you remember, the same like that we just created characteristics for release strategy for PO and PR. So let me create for packing also. So let me take like this for packing. Okay, just click on create, and if it's already created then you can edit from here. So let me create description packing. Okay, single value I'm taking, right, hit enter, just go to value. Yeah, here again, so characteristic here, like characteristic format we just required. Okay, and number of characteristics like 4. We can also give 5, 6 characteristics, but here I'm just giving 4. Let me go to value, and here let me give like one is, let me give like summer. Okay, only 4 characters can be there. So let me take SUMM and winter WINT. Hit enter. Okay, and save it. So this characteristics also created. Now what we are going to do, and we will also use some standard characteristics. What standard characteristics I am talking about? Like this is one is for packing, one is for weight, but some standard characteristics also there. Let me show you. LOBM star. Let me search here. So some standard characters also there that I'm going to use. One we are going to use that vendor batch number. Okay, this is standard one that we are going to see. Okay, this LOBM underscore LICHA that we are going to use. Okay, and this one is this one, and this is for expiry date and shelf life. So that also we are going to use for maintaining expiry date and shelf life. Okay, here it is, date when batch was produced. So that must also be displayed while we are doing GR posting. So all these characteristics we are going to add. So these all are standard characteristics, we are going to add that. So let me do one thing, like one is So let me see that and copy that. Hmm. So let me copy all these, whatever I'm going to use. So one is so that I can just maintain that while maintaining the class. At that time, I can assign all these characteristics. So one is this. One is this. Let me maintain that in Notepad. One is this. Another one is BFDT. And one is HSDAT. So these characteristics are there. Okay. Now next step is, we are not going to create that because that's already there. These are the standard one. We are not going to create that. We are directly going to create a class. So next step is create class, as we have done in release strategy. So now we are going to create a class, or we are going to define a class, you can say. What's a T code for that? So T code is CL01. CL01. So class must be here. So let me take any class here. So let me take like class underscore Davar01. Okay. Same as we have done for release strategy. But here keep in mind, like in release strategy, we were just taking 032 class type. But here we are going to take 23 for batch 023. Okay. But in that release strategy, we were using 032. So keep in mind that it must, class type must be 023. Just click on create, and here let me give characteristics here. So let me give class for Davar, like coconut oil. Okay, same like that we can do for medicines and all. Like in medicines there are mg is there, like weight is like a milligram, and their packing is like, there like in some medicines 10 bottle packing is there, somewhere is a strip packing is there. So like that we can maintain the characteristics and we can create all these things. Okay, so let me go to characteristics, and here let me mention my all let me assign all of these my characteristics. So let me copy and let me paste it here and hit enter. Okay, some mistake I have done with standard characteristic. Okay, it's showing like it's not there, this VFDT. Yeah, this is BFDAT is there. I just make a mistake. BFDAT is there, not DT. Now it's fine. Okay, check and save it. So class is also done. We have created class. Now what we are going to do? Now we are going to create a metal master record. Okay, class is also created. And which class we have taken? Class Davar underscore 01. This class we have created. Now third step is, we are going to create a material master record. So I can say step 4. So step 4 is create material master record. So we will use T code MM01, T code MM01. So simply we will just go and create by using T code MM01. Okay, and material, let me give like any material, let me give like batch 01. Okay, batch 01. Industry type, let me take mechanical, you can take anything, let me take mechanical. Material type, let me take raw material here, ROH. Select views, select basic data 1 and make sure to select classification. If you just want to configure batch management, you need to select this classification view also. Select purchasing view, general plant data storage 1, storage 2 also you can select if you want to select, and accounting 1 view. Click on org level, just give your plant here, storage location, hit enter, give your description here, so it's my description, unit of measurement, let me give milliliter, material group, okay, and here you will see in basic data 1 whatever we used to maintain we just maintained, and here in that classification view we have to maintain our class. So our class is this one, so we have to assign this class here. So let me copy and paste, hit enter, and here let me give all these characteristics value like weight, packing, vendor batch number, expiry date, shelf life, date when batch was produced. These 3 all I just use the standard one, and this weight and packing I just created a customized one. Okay, so let me give here all these details like weight 100 ml, let's suppose, packing, let's suppose like in weight itself, sorry, we are going to go in this icon and we will select all 100 ml, 200 ml, 500 ml, 1000 ml and hit enter. Okay, for packing also we will select like summer packing, winter packing, both, hit enter. Okay, just hit enter again. Okay, and if we just want to maintain that batch number, expiry date and all these things here, that we can do, but I'm going to maintain that in GR posting. Okay, so hit enter. Okay, so let me hit enter again, enter, let me save it. Yeah, and I have to go again that in MM02 because purchasing view is left. Don't know what happened, let me check again. Basic data 1, purchasing view, classification, general plant data 1, data 2 and accounting 1. Plant storage location, hit enter, and here let me directly go to purchasing view because all other views I already maintained, and here you can see this icon is there, batch management. So this must be check mark, otherwise that at the time of GR posting it will not be activated. So if we just want to activate that, just you need to select this checkbox here. So select it, hit enter. Okay, and hit enter again, hit enter, profit center, it's not required, valuation class. So let me give my valuation class, my price control 10 USD I just took. So hit enter and save it. Yes, so it's done, material batch is created. right? This material is created, right? Now next step is we are going to create a PO, purchase order. So step 5 is create purchase order. Okay, so let me use T code ME21N, same T code ME21N. Here let me give any supplier number. This one let me take purchase org, purchase group, plant, company code, material. So what material I have created? Let me take this material. So this material I have created batch 01. So let me copy this. Quantity, let me order 100 quantity. Net price, plant, storage location. Can delivery date be met? Yes, it can be met, or we can change that also. Check. And save it. If we just want to maintain text, that also we can do, but right now I'm not maintaining. Save it. So PO is created. This is my PO number. Let me copy this and let me paste in Notepad for my future reference. Right? Let me take this PO number here, copy, and let me do the goods receipt, GR posting, MIGO. Select goods receipt here, PO number. So this is PO number. Let me copy and let me paste here. Make sure movement type must be 101. Hit enter. So you can check from here itself, right? So from here itself you can check storage location KS01. Let me give. So just see here, this new tab just came, batch. So this tab is just came. So here we can maintain manually also, and if we will not maintain manually, automatically it will come. Let's see. I'm not maintaining. Hit enter. Okay, check. Just see, automatically batch number is coming. But if we want to give manually also, like anything, then also it can take. Okay, so we can give, because at that time, if you remember, in 101 movement type we have put that manually as well as automatic. Okay, so let me take that manually. Let's see what will happen now. I'm not going to receive the goods in one go. That 100 quantity I have ordered, I'm not going to receive that in one go. What I will do now, let me take 30 quantity. Like vendor is sending 30 quantity now, he's sending like that. So that must have a different batch, because he is sending on different date. Okay, in different batch he is sending. So let's suppose 30 he is sending now. Okay, and let me go here in batch tab, and from here also you can see in that stock overview. If you just check in stock overview, you can see right now 100 stock is on order stock. So once I will just do the goods receipt posting, GR document posting, then it will come here. Okay, so let me do one thing. Let me give supplier batch number here. So I can give anything manually. So let me give like supplier 01. Okay, and date of manufacturing and sealed. Date of manufacturing means on which date it's manufactured. So let's suppose it's manufactured on 19 Feb. Sealed date, like how expiry date is going to be for that, how much period is remaining for that, let me give that. Just check. It's showing a warning like 70 quantity is deficient because 30 quantity already I'm receiving and I ordered 100 quantity. That's the reason it's coming. It's fine. Check and post. It's posted. So this material document is posted. Right. Step 6, you can see goods GR posting. In T code Migo. So this is first document. Okay. And if I just display this document, you can see I will just display from here itself, select and hit enter. Okay. So here in display document, if you just go in where tab, you can see stock overview here. Okay. And you can see 30 quantity just came in unrestricted use, 70 still in on order. And from here you can see one batch number is there in storage location KS01, and but one batch number is there for that 30 quantity, right, for material batch 01. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to receive remaining 70 in second like batch. I'm going to receive that in second time. I'm going to receive the remaining one. So let me do the goods receipt against purchase order by just taking movement type 101, same like that. And let me take storage location here. Item okay, check. Okay, now this batch is created. Okay, let me give quantity like remaining 70. Okay, here storage location, and here in batch I will mention that. So I will mention that supplier, that manually I can give anything. Date of manufacturing, sealed date, let me let's suppose it have different date of manufacturing. For this batch different manufacturing date is there and different sealed is there. Okay, and in classification it's also different, like packing, like weight wise it's same, so we also need to maintain that. So weight wise, let's suppose it's a 200 ml or 500 ml, but it have a packing of winter, but earlier lot have a packing of a summer. That also we are going to maintain. Hit enter, go back. Okay, classification also, in classification tab just maintain all these things, whatever you have created, whatever characteristics you have created, whatever parameters, whatever characteristics you have created for the parameters, just maintain that in classification tab. Hit enter, check and post it. It's done. Now if I just go in stock overview, I will just go in a stock overview by just checking the stock in MMBE. Then I will just give my material number and execute it from here. You can see 100 quantity we have received, but 30 quantity in different batch number is there, for 70 quantity different batch number is there, right? So like that you can see from here. Okay, like different manufacturing date, it can be everything can be different, so batch number is also different here. This is a different batch number, this is a different batch number. I guess it's understood. Okay, I guess it must be crystal clear to you. Okay, now if I just want to make some changes, if I just want to change or edit my batch, so to create batch, T code is MSC1N. This is a T code to create batch, and MSC2 to edit. As you know the thumb rule, like if to create T code is MSC1N, then to edit it must be MSC2N, right? To display it must be MSC3N. So it is a MSC2N. So let me edit this batch. Okay, by just using T code MSC2N. Let me come back to SAP Sandbox. Use T code MSC2N. Hit enter. Give your material number, your batch number, your plant, okay, your storage location, and just hit enter. Batch number is also required. So from where I can get my batch number? Simply I will just go to MMBE. So in MMBE I will just see my batch number. So these two are my batch number. Yeah, one is 17, another one is 18. So let me give my batch number 17, hit enter. We have to take complete like that. Okay, so from here you can see, if you want to change the date of manufacturing, you can change. If you want to change the seal date, from here you can change. Okay, anything in classification, if you want to make some changes like weight, if you want to maintain, because for that we didn't maintain the weight, if you remember. So if I just forgot that, so I can maintain simply in this T code in edit batch by just using T code MSC2N. Packing, let's suppose this one is for summer packing is there. Okay, hit enter and save it. Okay, so you can change batch by just using T code MSC2N. If you want to display that batch, you can use T code MSC3N. Simple as that. Now, and from here also we can display. Okay, we can change to display mode, and from here we can change to edit mode. Okay, if you don't want to use that edit T code MSC2N and MSC3N, from here also you can just switch to display mode and to change mode. Simple as that. Now if we just want to see, batch information cockpit, all detail related to the batch, I will simply use T code BMBC. BMBC. So here we can give my material. So my material number is this one. Material I have created, here it is, batch 01. Plant, storage location. Let me only give these details and hit enter. Okay, this batch number is also required. Yeah, just execute. We need not to just after giving all these details, hit enter and execute. Okay, so here we can see these two batches are there for this batch number is there. So from this T code BMBC we can see the batch information cockpit. All you can see date of manufacturing, each and every detail you can see from here. Okay, like you can see batch number, material type, industry sector, date of manufacturing, shelf life, expiration date. If it still have the date, so it's green. If it's expired, then it will turn to red. So each and everything you can see, right? Okay, so that's all about today's session. Okay, and if you like this lecture, okay, most probably it will be crystal clear to you. Okay, and just do practice, definitely you will able to do that. So thank you guys for staying up to last, because today the lectures become longer because the topic is too long. So thank you for staying up to last. Thanks a lot. May God bless you all. Bye, see you soon.